Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to 21 Million. My name is Pete, and I had a pretty interesting weekend. This weekend, Saturday afternoon, I walked outside my front lawn. A Chinese spy balloon passed me from overhead, and then got shot down by fighter jets. So that was a pretty interesting afternoon. I have it up on my Twitter, the video that I took. They say there was only one missile that got shot, but I definitely heard two explosions, and the second one I definitely caught in the video. So it's up on my Twitter account, and as always, take a moment, like and subscribe to my channel. It just gives me a little bit more motivation every day to get up and do this. So I have some bearish news possibilities, and I got some bullish plays that I want to go over today. And as always, though, I want to start out with, and actually something else. I found an article that for the first time ever, I kind of almost agree with Janet Yellen, which I'm pretty sure pigs are flying outside my window right now. But anyway, let's move on to the market. Let's take a look around. We got the market cap still over $1 trillion. The 24-hour volume is up a little bit. The beginning of last week, it was in the low $40 billion range, and then it had gone up to over 70. I think it was 72 billion. I saw it last week. So it's at 50 now, up a little bit from yesterday. Bitcoin dominance at 41.5%, and ETH dominance at 18.5%. And as always, guys, get your drinks. We have Bitcoins just hovering over 23,000. ETH 1646. Binance coins at $328, holding strong. BNB. XRP is at 40 cents. And we have, sorry, my computer's making all kinds of noise. Cardano's at 39 cents. And Doge over 9 cents again. And Polygon, $1.22, ranked number 10. I love Polygon. I think Polygon's going to be a superstar this bull run. And maybe we'll take a look at those charts too. So let's move on to the charts. I know everybody wants to see the head and shoulders. So here we go. So let's start off with the weekly. Okay, weekly still looks super strong. Super strong. Okay, we still have, obviously we got the blue triangle. It's a market change in previous pattern. Okay, we have we're starting to cut into the money flow. Okay, momentum starting to change. Lots of bullish things on the weekly. Let's move on to, let's look at the 4-day. So on the 4-day, I have I'm just going to take the indicators. I'm just going to keep it on for the 1 day. Okay, so 4-day, same thing. Obviously, the blue triangle printed, and then now we have the bull dot on the 4-day. So now what we're looking for, let's see on the 5-day, bull dot confirms in 3 days. Okay, on the 5-day. And then we're going to wait for it to obviously print on the 6-day, the bull dot, and then on the weekly, we'll see it. So we're probably maybe a month away from confirming a bull dot, okay? But let's take a look real quick what that means. Bull dot after the blue triangle is just further confirmation that we're going to go up, okay? On the weekly, it's happened a couple. So last time it took 1, 2, 3, the 4th week after the triangle. So I just said a month. So about that. After the COVID crash, it confirmed the week after, which is pretty strong. I mean, at that point, you know it's on. Sorry. Yeah, you know it's on then. Okay, so what we're going to look for is at some point we're going to get that bull dot, and then we know it's on. Okay, I think by the end of this summer, we're hitting off of this golden ratio. We're bumping ahead on this, you know. And like I said before, so right now we're also on the weekly. the 200 weekly moving average. We're below it. Okay, that doesn't happen often. Okay, you could see we bounced off of it here. This is the crash that was in the middle. Oh no, I'm sorry. This was the last bear market. The end of it right here. Bumped on it. Bounced off it. Bounced over here off it during COVID. The end of the last bull market, and this time we're below it. Okay, so and these X's mean manipulation, so that could be why we're manipulated under. It could be a way for the industry money to get in at a lower price. They could have pushed it down a little bit, but I just have a feeling that this next bull run is going to be big. It's going to be bigger than the last one. Everyone's looking off of the previous all-time highs and saying that we almost tripled. So this time maybe a triple. I think we see over that. I'm calling for over $200,000 Bitcoin by July of 2025. That's the peak. We call it a day. As far as the 4-year cycle goes, the peak always happens right at the end of after 75 weeks from the halving. So we see it here, we see it here, and we see it here. Okay? History would say, I mean, it's happened every time we've been in a bull run, that hell or high water, we're going to see a peak here. Okay? So whatever price it is, leading up anywhere in between here, after the halving, okay, let's see how many weeks. Let's calculate this quick. So after the halving, let's see. So we had a peak here. Yeah, but it still went down for the peak. You really got to wait. I'd say summertime. By May of 2025, I would start, maybe even early, April of 2025, I'm going to start averaging myself out to make sure I catch that top, in my opinion. That's what I would do. So let's go back down. Let's go to the daily quick. Let's take a look at this. I have the Fibonacci laid out for us already. So it looks like right here we're hitting our head on the 0.5 Fibonacci level, which would be $23,906. I think it's possible we could come down and test the 382 level at the 21.9. Below that, we're going to go down to the 236 area, which would be the 19,434. This would be strong. Anything under there, be scared. It's not going to be good. If we go back down into the under 20, I would be nervous. But let's go look at the 4-hour, because this is where things get a little tricky. So this is what I have. I see. So right now I'm going to play. I put a long in this morning. Okay, there's a few indicators showing that it's possible we could get a little rise right now. So firstly, Market Cipher printed on the 4-hour green dot. But not only did it do the 4-hour on the green dot on the 4-hour, but it did it on the 5-hour, the 6-hour, 7-hour. Yeah, so up to the 7-hour, we got green dots showing that there's a bottom. The 7-hour, you don't see it often. We haven't gotten a green dot in a while. It's a good place for a long. Okay, this is the part that gets me a little nervous. So is it possible that this is a giant head and shoulders and we come down here and crash down below? Is it possible? It's possible. I think it's unlikely, but can it happen? Sure. This area right here, whenever the golden ratio, the golden pocket, these are very, very bullish or bearish. Anytime we go through this, it's strong, as you can see here, and as you can see on the way down. It's a very, very strong level. So, as I was saying before, around 20, Could we break down? It's possible. I think, and I saw a couple of people say this morning, I think we trade in this channel for a little bit. I think we have a little bit of sideways action, which would be nice. It'd be a nice little change of pace to get a little sideways action in the right direction too, especially if it stays in that channel and it goes up a little bit. That'd be refreshing. I know everybody would enjoy that. But if you are leverage trading, you want that volatility. You want those big movements, which will come. It's going to come. Bitcoin or any other crypto is volatile, especially if you go into the alts. There was a nice play yesterday I saw. Let me pull it up. I'll show you guys what I did. So on Market Cipher, I saw that there was it was wedging Solana. I'm looking at Solana. I'm looking at the perpetual futures on Binance. Okay. I saw that there was a wedge, and I saw that we had a blood diamond pop up. And at the same time, on the bottom, Market Cipher B, the VWAP was cutting in, and so was the money flow. So at that point, I said to myself, okay, I think it's going to break down. And I put myself in a short that I got out this morning. So now it looks like, I'm just seeing it right now. Green dot confirmed. Let's look at the 5 hour. We got another green dot. 6 hour, another green dot. Solana, green dots, and it stops at the 6 hour. So there is a possibility that there might be a long here. And I can actually adjust my lines. We might actually have a bull flag forming, or a bull pennant in this area, which maybe we do see the same type of sideways action with Solana. Maybe we do have a move up now and it starts to trade in this. Being a pennant, though, you're going to see a breakout a little sooner than you would with the channel. So that's interesting. That might be something to look into today for Solana. Hold on. But let's move on to some news. There were some articles I want to show. The big one being the Janet Yellen. So here, but firstly, Bank of England and Treasury think UK is likely to need digital currency, the Telegraph reports. It says, on the basis of our work to date, the Bank of England and HM Treasury judge that it is likely a digital, I read that 100 times, I feel like they wrote it wrong. Likely a digital pound will be needed in the future. The Telegraph quoted BOE Governor Andrew Bailey and Finance Minister Jeremy Hunt as saying in the joint report. Yeah, no shit. I don't know if I can curse on YouTube, but yeah, no shit. They're going to want, they think we might need a digital currency. Of course, you're definitely going to want a CBDC. That's what they're going to do. That's the plan. Like, come on. Anybody that watches this stuff every day knows that that's what they're up to. So we have Dogecoin. Next article on You Today. Dogecoin trading volume spikes on Elon Musk's recent 420 Tesla news. He was found not guilty of trying to manipulate a stock. It says Whale Stats wallet tracker has tweeted that Dogecoin has entered the top 10 list of assets with the biggest trading volume over the past 24 hours. People that hold Doge, if you're holding Doge right now, you are putting the blind faith that Elon Musk doesn't wake up tomorrow and just change his mind. If he wakes up tomorrow and says, you know what, I don't want to support Doge, it's proof of work, okay, and I want to support a company that's proof of stake. If you were to come out and say, I sold all my Doge, it's going to zero. It's going to nothing. It's going to be listed. It's going to be number 600 on CoinMarketCap. Everyone's going to blow out of it. It's a terrible investment. Stay away from it. I don't know why everyone keeps on jumping into Dogecoin. It doesn't make any sense to me. Next, we have Michael Saylor Charlie Munger is Western elite who hasn't had the time to study Bitcoin. Yeah, okay. So he goes on to say that if he was a business leader in South America, Africa, or Asia, and he spent 100 hours studying the problem, he would be more bullish on Bitcoin than I am. Yeah. So the guy's 100 years. He's 99 years old. He probably hasn't learned anything new in the last 30 years. Okay, the guy's a dinosaur. Let's be real. There's nothing there. Like I don't. Whatever he said, it doesn't even. Obviously, it was something he said was bearish, but there's no. He didn't even budge the market. Nothing happened. That guy's irrelevant. And the big one from today, big article, we have Janet Yellen said you don't have a recession with U.S. unemployment at 53-year low. You don't have a recession when you have 500,000 jobs and the lowest unemployment rate in over 50 years. What I see is a path in which inflation is declining significantly and the economy is remaining strong. Is it possible? Yeah. Do I agree with her? Yeah. Everyone's calling for the recession, which it could still happen, but there's not much of a recession. We just created 500,000 jobs, and it's the lowest unemployment. That's bullish. So that's why the market's going up. It just doesn't make sense because the Fed keeps on raising rates. I think the Fed is probably surprised that this has happened. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you listening. Take the time, just like and subscribe to my channel. And I will not be here tomorrow at 1 o'clock, but I will be here on Wednesday, 1 p.m. And I'll see you guys then.